Hey guys, what's up? How ya doing? I'm here to talk to you guys about Mobile Suit Gundam, The Witch of Mercury, which is on episode 3. Now this episode right here, looks like to me there's a lot of things that's going on right now, especially there might be a plan of a plotting vengeance, that kind of thing. Although, you guys get the idea. So if anything else, let's just get this started. We had to it that Mione ends up talking with Mercury for a bit, or Eddie-chan, well, we already know what her other name is, etc. We had to it, they end up talking for a bit about the situation here and there, and then, Jewel, Jaturk guy, or Ghoul, however you want to, pronounce his name whatsoever, is pretty much is gonna be working with some AI whatsoever that he's not very happy about, which I understand. I mean, you got your own pride and your own skills. You don't want to have to rely on an artificial intelligence to do the job for you. That's just humiliating, that kind of thing, which I understand why. I mean, who wants to rely on some computer while you got your own skills to handle and so forth, Well, I guess a lot of people tend to use technical assisting support, in terms of TAS or something in video games, but you guys get the idea, that kind of stuff. But yeah. We have to it that Mercury ends up talking to her mother, which is Prospera, which apparently we do get to know that is her mother, and we get to know that she is actually the one behind the mask and the arm, Although the arm already gave it away that when I was talking about it with a friend here and there, I wasn't so sure, because sometimes it could be a different person, We don't really know, but I guess that's just how that's just how Gundam works, But who knows? All I know is she actually blackmailed Jaturk further Ghoul Jaturk's father whatsoever. Sorry, it's just very hard to try to pronounce with a strange tongue of mine. But Prospera does blackmail Jaturk's father, saying hey, you listen to me and I won't have to expose you about your damn thinking about trying to assassinate Dylan, that kind of thing. Eventually, as the episode continues on, it's in its own way, we have to it that Mione, Mercury and Marione does have some showtime with each other, but not before we get to see Elon having to show up, saying that he's part of the duels community, saying I couldn't really find you a way to contact you, so won't you come with me, etc. So as for Mercury, she says she has a list of things that she wants to do at school, which is make some friends, call them by their nicknames, that kind of thing, and exchange contact infos and go on dates, cheating's not allowed. I'm like, oh my gosh, this girl's really kind of simple, and she does bother me a bit with her stammering, stuttering kind of thing, maybe because I'm just not used to in these kinds of characters being on the spotlight in many anime shows, maybe that's just me alone or me just being an idiot. Well, etc. But anyways, Jaturk and Suletta does make their duel vow, saying hey, I win, you apologize, that's it. And Jaturk's okay, if I win, you get the hell out of the school. That kind of stuff. And of course, some words actually touch Ghoul Jaturk for a bit, which is actually really cool. But we have to it, okay, when we get to the second half, during, a couple minutes into, halftime, and then further into, starting the second half, we finally get the duel. Of course, there is some cheating ways that's happening right now, which we only realize something is wrong, when Suletta was actually trying to use her beam attacks, it's not really working at all, and it's disintegrating, which apparently I guess beams tend to disintegrate into water since their heat, their fire, and water is the one to douse it off, and I gotta say that's a cheapskate move, but that's just when the stupid damn company of Jaturk himself is involved, which apparently Ghoul does not like this at all, Mione knows something is wrong and decides to do something about it, and she becomes that kind of support kind of thing, saying hey, what the hell, this is really cheating here and there, and realizes that the Ellen says there's nothing that's really equal in the duels, that kind of thing. So pretty much this is legal no matter what. Don't complain. And Miona's like, okay then, if I do something about it, there's no need to complain, right? Which I understand and get the idea from, when it comes to like Miona. She is pretty much like this head first strong tomboy, which I kind of do like in a certain sense, and then a plant lover, if anything, etc. Which I go like, hey, that's pretty funny here and there, but we have to it that eventually Mione does stop the water dousing, etc. And we have to it Jaturk's really mad about this, or Ghoul is very mad about this, seeing how they are trying to screw up saying that they're trying to screw up like his victory, or his match, and he says he's gonna win his own way, his own terms, and his own skills, which is understandable. I mean, like you're very good. For example, you're good at Smash Ultimate or Tekken, you don't want to rely on some artificial intelligence to do the work for you. That's not you, and Jaturk ends up destroying the AI artificial intelligence, even though like he does put up a good fight against Eddie or Mercury, which I thought it was pretty cool. He eventually does lose after the blade of his like head gets cut off, because that's just one of the like duels of like thing in that Gundam school, in that freaking like combat mobile suit school whatsoever, because that's just how it is. So the blade gets cut off by Mercury, after like doing some distractions and going into improvising kind of thing, after holding off, losing a arm on her mobile suit, I go, oh, that's pretty cool, etc. Eventually, Mercury does like apologize, saying, I underestimated you, you're very strong, that kind of thing. And Ghoul's like, oh my gosh. He ends up asking, hey, can you marry me? I'm like, holy crap, you got your butt handed, and then you saw her what she can do, and then you're just infatuated by a couple words by this country bumpkin or nobody alone that you would consider. That's pretty amazing, all things considered. I mean, like, I guess the saying goes by, certain strong women tend to like be an attraction. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe that's just how it is. And the episode ends off there. Preview next episode is called like Unseen Trap. So it looks like to me there might be some more trouble ahead. So maybe that little Eri or Mercury will have to deal with. But I think she'll be okay. I mean, like, we'll have to see. But whatever this title mentions in next episode is pretty scary. So overall, without a lot of detail, Suletta duels Ghoul again and wins. Although, like, she did struggle a bit because the company of Jaturk was trying to cheat their way, or take the advantage situation. And Miona's like, okay, let me do the same old crap, Okay, sorry for my language, forgive me. And then, like, ends up having to, like, stop the system from overflowing with water as a way, etc. And, like I said, Ghoul lost, but put up and ends up saying, hey, marry me, girl, I love you. Alright, that's about it, people. I'll see you guys later. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot.